Welcome Scorpio to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 1st of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, many of us are going to be feeling a little bit sluggish as we make our way into the new year. But for you, the appreciation of the good things in life has really been topped up because Venus, the planet that rules those things, moved into the part of your situation which made it even more difficult to resist anything that was remotely gooey as the curtain came down on 2023. But the fact is that Venus is in a tense angle with Saturn as we start this new year, and your ruler Mars, along with the retreating Mercury, are also being mangled by the rather confusing and draining energies of Neptune. So as you enter this year, it may be a tiny bit reluctantly. And also, despite Mercury going direct on Tuesday, which could see some good news around the financial matter that is outstanding from last year, and I must stress that Venus will go on to be very fortunate for you through its transition through the sign of Sagittarius. It just needs to break away from the more oppressive influence of Saturn. But Wednesday does see a tricky quarter moon. There may have been a conversation or a connection you had with someone, or you may have read something on a social media post that really can make you a little bit unsure of how someone feels. And this quarter moon can pump up any tenderness or vulnerability you may be feeling about that situation. But your traditional ruler shrugs off the rather confusing and draining vibe of Neptune on Thursday and bustles into the sign of Capricorn. This is really significant, Scorpio, because Mars loves being in the sign of Capricorn. It's exalted. But for you, it's the third house. If you have been thinking about buying a new mode of transport, it wouldn't be a surprise if through to the middle of February that you actually made this happen. But also Mars forges an immediately sparkling link to Jupiter, the planet of fortune, which went direct on the last day of last year, which is really helpful. Now, Jupiter in your 7th house is how you're connecting to others. So others are going to see you as being larger than life right through to the 25th of May 2024. And because Mars is very energetic and Jupiter is about growth, the two of them, when they're collaborating, give us a sense of almost invincibility. So even if your confidence takes a little bit of a dent on the back of that quarter moon, you're soon going to be on the front foot. And they both also collaborate with Saturn. So while Saturn is definitely the bad cop at the start of this year in its link to Venus, it's definitely turning over a new leaf in its link to Jupiter and Mars. Because what Saturn does in the sign of Pisces, your sister water sign, is it really makes sure that any creative ideas or passion you have are moulded in some kind of concrete, constructive way, just a bit more flexing because of the mutability of Pisces, and introducing some sensitivity because it's a water sign. So Mars in the sign of Capricorn is very much about productivity. It's about you articulating what you want with passion and enthusiasm. Jupiter is how you connect to another person, and Saturn anchors the pair of them. So it really is a stunning planetary alliance to help you. Also, by the end of this week, the Sun, like Mars and Pluto, your modern ruler, in your 3rd house of everyday communication, that starts to angle up to Uranus, like Jupiter, in your 7th house of relating. So some exciting conversations are going to develop as this week comes to an end and next week starts to unfold. So the chances are, Scorpio, you're going to start this week maybe feeling a little bit more conscious of what you should eat and drink as you go into the new year. Perhaps that's influencing your New Year's resolutions if you do any. But by the end of this week, you can be absolutely galvanized to crack on with the things that are really important to you in terms of ideas or your connection to others. If you've yet to watch your year 2024 deep dive video, please see the link beneath this video. Also, if you've yet to order your personal forecast for year 2024 based on your unique birth data, if you order my special package and get your character analysis as well, you'll get 30% off, but also you get your free Zodiac, Indian and Chinese forecast for all 12 signs absolutely free of charge. Please see the link beneath this video.